If you didn't know that for the month of December, I will be filming and uploading every single day, so there'll be a new video each day. This is going to be a huge month for us because we've got our fingers crossed and all our friends lined up and our minds ready to get this bus finished and built by January.
I can't believe that we're literally counting down the days to us not being able to walk here anymore. There's only a few short walks left in us before we leave this property, and that's so sad. It's so beautiful.
Good morning and happy Vlogmas day 1 officially. I'm actually filming this video 2 weeks before December just so that I can make sure that I can post every single day even though there's still 5 weeks left of school. So this is Diane from the past. Hello, welcome to December. And to be honest, I'm not mad about getting to celebrate Christmas that little bit earlier this year just so that I can stay ahead. We're gonna make a Christmas focaccia to set us in the mood. $375 of water, 20 grams of honey. We still have plenty of our honey stores left from a year ago now. We don't have bees this year, but still have plenty of their honey to enjoy. 9 grams of salt. So I'm still waiting for my sourdough starter to become all bubbly so that I can use this in the sourdough focaccia. And I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't know, that for the month of December, I will be filming and uploading every single day. So there'll be a new video each day. This is going to be a huge month for us because we've got our fingers crossed and all our friends lined up and our minds ready to get this bus finished and built by January, okay? It's a huge ambitious task, but we're willing to give it a good hot crack and see how we go. We're actually getting into the bus this morning before Sam goes away with his friends this evening. So hopefully we'll be able to get the rest of the ceiling done and then start thinking about that water heater and also the walls to enclose the side of the bus. If all goes well, we should hopefully be doing our bathroom walls, which is a massive step, the first internal walls of the bus, towards the end of next week. So stay tuned for that. And of course, because I'll be filming, you'll be able to see that whole process. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe down below. It shows your support, but it also means that when the new videos come out, no matter what topic it's about, you're going to be notified so that you don't miss it. Oftentimes, because December month is so full of videos and vlogs from other creators, it all kind of gets lost. So if you want to stay on track and not miss a day, then I suggest subscribing down below. Next week with my students, I will be doing a bit of Christmas fair preparation. We need to make some Christmas ornaments, and also I'm planning on making these cookie dough jars that we can sell during the Christmas fair. So I'm going to put together one myself now so that they've got a bit of a demonstration of what to do. Yeah, so let's do that while we wait for the sourdough starter to be ready. I'll be doing lots of Christmas crafts this year. I really want to make a focus of delicious food and recipes and being quite experimental. So I'm hoping I'll be able to give you guys heaps of inspiration for some new recipes to try out for your Christmas gatherings, or even just if you want to feed yourself and have a bit of a feast, these will be really good for that as well. Just want to pat a little more lightly this time. What do we say, a cup of M&Ms? sugar on top. See, the sugar has hidden some of the M&Ms. I don't know that. Okay. Lid on top, and that's it. I'll leave the little tags that you can add to these that have the extra ingredients, the wet ingredients that you add afterwards. And with my kids, I'm actually also going to make little paper bows to put on the top and then have that little tag at the front. So I'll show you guys when these are completely done what they look like, but they look really cute. I'll probably end up putting the sugar below the M&Ms with the kids. I think it'll look better, but it was good to have a trial run.
Oh, it has been so chilly the last few mornings. We have like a week of rain this week, and though it's still sunny during some parts of the morning, most of the day I'm rugged up in jumpers and pants and beanies. So it definitely feels like Christmas around here, even though our Christmas is in summer. Just taking the dogs out for a walk because I'm impatient, and if I don't, then I'm most likely going to take that sourdough out too early. So let's waste some time, get some energy out, and then we'll get on with our day. Dogs everywhere. Go, go, go. Go, Ty. Okay. There are so many flies out. I can't believe that we're literally counting down the days to us not being able to walk here anymore. There's only a few short walks left in us before we leave this property, and that's so sad. It's so beautiful. This is also unfortunately our last little while with Kobe. He's not doing too well, and so we've had to make a really tough decision the other day at the vet. So we're enjoying our last few great moments with him to remember him. This will be our last Christmas with our 15-year-old dog Kobe. That's such a sad thing to have to share on our first Vlogmas, isn't it? Sorry guys. I guess that's just the realities of life with pets. And this is my first pet going through this experience with, so it's been the last year we've known that it was inevitably coming. That's why we got Ty for Eris, but still as the days come closer, it's even harder. My best friend. I've had Kobe since I was 13. Since I was a teenager. It's so long. Alright, we are back, and that has made all the difference to the starter. 75 grams of starter. The way that the starter floats like this means that it's active. If it was to sink, it's not active yet. So that's a good way to tell. I have a lot of sourdough discard being saved up at the moment. I did actually make some as well. I do have a few fun recipes that I want to try out, as well as some of my favorites, like just adding it to tortilla dough and pita dough as well. But I want to make, you know, those gourmet crackers that they sell at Woolworths and Coles. They're the ones that have the fruit and nut, and they're just so delicious. Like when I buy them for my platters, I end up eating the biscuits alone instead of putting anything on them. But essentially, I'm going to make those exact crackers from sourdough starter. Not sure when yet, but that's definitely one of the recipes I want to try. All right, 500 grams of flour. Actually, I might just mix all of this in. We have Now, as I mentioned earlier, it is a bit cold today, so I'll be putting this with the light on in my oven, making sure not to turn the oven on this time, as last time I actually cooked my sourdough. I want to mix it until it's incorporated, then let it rest a moment, and then we can stretch it a bit, give it a bit of air. It smells so good. And back in the oven until later today. That dough looks really promising. One of my favorite things to do is to walk on grass barefoot, and unfortunately the other day I found a patch of burrs right in front of our walkway. So luckily my friend was over when I discovered it, and she gave me a tip to just use a fork to get underneath the burrs and to pull them out by the roots. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and it's working really effectively. So if you only have a small patch to get rid of, I highly recommend do it as soon as you can. Don't let it get past you, otherwise you'll end up with a lawn full of burrs. And everyone knows there is nothing worse than stepping on spikes. Converting this bus into a home has been such a roller coaster. It has had such immense highs, but some of the worst lows. There's been so much self-doubt, there's been so much hard work, and there's been a lot of mistakes and things that we need to fix, especially these last few weeks. It's often really disheartening, but at the end of the day, we're so excited to get into this bus at the end of the year or early next year and go on our big trip soon. It's all going to be worth it at the end. That was easy. Easier second time, isn't it?
Yeah. Process is triggering me.
Because of all the hand holding.
Makes me want to cry.
Why?
It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Building the bus or putting the ceiling up?
Building the bus.
I'll never make you build a home again.
Yeah, you will.
You should check out the brand new
Wait, don't go up.
I know, I'm just grabbing the wine, sorry.
Check it out.
Can you go back down?
Wait, stop pulling please, so I can move the wire, which is caught. There you go. All good?
Yep.
We've got some butterflies in here, we're gonna release. Go on, little dude. We're going to spend the next little while working on these ceiling panels. The next one is a tricky one and Sam needs to leave in a little while. So So he's got enough energy in the tank to do one more job, which is to finally get rid of this wall that has been annoying me since day one because we haven't been able to demo it. So that's the last thing for today, and then we're going to go inside and make that focaccia, which you won't get to eat.
Focaccia?
Yeah.
Nobody told me about focaccia.
You won't be here.
What?
Shuck it out of here. With the drama we had with the ceiling and the wires and all the other fixer-uppers we had to do, I realized I never showed you guys what the windows are starting to look like and what the space is starting to feel like now that we're enclosing it all in. So now that that's finally been finished, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. I've been doing the window trimmings down here and also these parts up here. And I think I'm officially ready to screw it in now, knowing that nothing else needs to be taken down. So really exciting. I say that so often, but I'm so excited. Not quite sure if it's doubled in size, but it doesn't look bad. So we're just going to stretch it out into this. Oh, which it already, it's great. And then the second ferment is supposed to happen here. Okay. I'm going to keep fermenting it in the oven, I think. Oh. Oh, I'm so tired. But I've started having a think about how I want to decorate the house tomorrow. I definitely want to get some natural leaves for garlands and things like that around maybe the windows. I loved doing it last year, but I think I really want to up my game this year and do just about every window. I also need to go grab the Christmas tree. I might even preserve some more lemons. We do have a lot. I did end up, I think, oops, okay, I just flooded the house. I did end up preserving some lemons a little while back. I think this is from a few months back, last time we got an overwhelm of lemons. So there's plenty of them to decorate with. I must have been thinking ahead to this time. I know I have some baubles that I want to create into really beautiful little macrame bits as well. Lights. Yeah, I really just want to make use of what I already have and also the natural elements from outside around us. This is going to be the last Christmas for a while that we get to spend here in this home. So might as well make the most of it. I will also be decorating the bus tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But as far as today goes, I'll definitely check in with you guys later on today when I finish off this focaccia and I decorate it. I'm planning on making a bit of a Christmas themed decoration on it to bake. And then yeah, that's pretty much me done for the day. I'm going to edit this video, finish editing the ones for this week and next week. So that's the 2 weeks that have just gone by in your time before this Vlogmas begins. Honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna go. I think last year I lasted 17 days. The year before that, maybe 20. It definitely gets hardest towards the end of the year when it's report writing, school's finishing up, there's all these different events on. It gets really hectic. It's not so much the filming side of things that's hard. I think it's more the editing part and just organizing your time around everything else. So yeah, I'm glad I'm getting ahead, even if it's just a few days ahead, like a week ahead. Anyway. Time to put our Christmas focaccia together, and of course I need some pine needles. Pine needles.
Alright, let's do this. So we need to dimple. Okay. I'm very quickly losing daylight, so I'll have to show you guys what it looks like on my phone, and I'm gonna put it in and see what it looks like. Yay! 25 minutes to 30 in the oven. It is really yummy. It worked out really well. So I'm gonna eat it for dinner while watching a Christmas movie. I'm gonna watch Holiday. I didn't watch this one last year and Sam's away today, so that way I don't have to make him watch a chick flick, because that's what it sounds like, and I'm totally keen for that. See you guys tomorrow.